Hey there, I am JB and we're here of course with more Roadcraft Rebuild expansion, and in today's episode I would like to start off with a tiny bit of exploration so we can get more stuff and things onto the menu and see a little bit more of the map. The first place that I would like to go to is basically this way. So I think that we can get around kind of like this, maybe. Just have to see if it's like a circle or maybe there is another tiny little island here, and see if we can get to reach this spot right out here. And the reason being is that apparently this map has about 60 plus objectives, which this is of course main and side objectives, which is of course fine. I enjoyed this map so far. It is definitely a bit of a puzzle, but like I said before in the other episodes, I love puzzles. Now I will cut edit a little bit of this stuff and things like this, which all of a sudden I'm at the other side of the water. Now this wasn't that difficult. I didn't get stuck once. Alright, let's see. Down here we got a fallen over mast. Do you call that a mast? I'm not sure. What is this down here? Is this, let me see on the map. Oh, this is a pumping station, right? But, yeah. Okay, so the concrete factory was out here, I believe, because we needed to bring something there. Now, this water though, I'm not sure if that will be a cut edit. If so, ooh, getting pretty deep, so I guess that was no cut at all. Yeah, oh yeah, I just seen something on the map which was a little bit odd though, and well, let me just first show to you that, which is this down here. This is very dangerous. It seems like there's like a little stream going down and it's building up right out here, and there is like cliff sides on all sides except for this part here, which if this continues like this, it will flow over again this way, and yeah, that's gonna be a ginormous water problem. Also, another random thing, in the last episode I was saying that this map is very clean, right? And meanwhile I was editing, I all of a sudden got into my mind why exactly I find this map very clean. That is because all of these other maps, well, most of them, the reason I think they're very messy is basically because a natural disaster happened. So like water slides, landslides, sinkholes, earthquake with all kinds of cracks and stuff. And on this map so far I haven't seen any of that, besides a little bit of water that we just got through. But yeah, it's super clean and that is nice. It's definitely nice. Alright, here's some more water. What is that? Is that a camera? If I can get a close up of that. Yeah, it does look like a camera. You see a camera here? I mean, it's obvious. It should look like a creature, maybe a flamingo or whatever. Alright, so we have some more sand here, and on the last video I got a comment of someone saying sand spots, and yeah, apparently this person recorded a couple like tiny little 30 seconds kind of videos in a playlist where this person shows certain sand spots which are not obvious. For an example, one of the spots was basically on the bridge where I dumped a lot of sand. Apparently if you drive over it, there is a tiny little spot. Just trying to see if I can get around here. Yeah, where the sand scalper is all of a sudden deploying. And I pinned the message, so if you would like to check that out, then yeah, go ahead, check that out. Ooh, that's really bad. Back off. Eventually I will make a little compilation video, which I really wanted to do, but I never really got a chance of from all of the maps. But now I've been thinking I can, because the thing is you can make more than one save, and you can also have the options now, which you can have like unlimited money or stuff like that, which gives me an option to just, you know, do what needs to be done without I have to worry it will mess up my progress or something like that. Oh, we have another tunnel ahead. Now, I do want to go back and see then okay, what is over there besides the sand quarry. Now, there might be a chance that I'm going to say that, well, we're going to do a lot of roading in this episode because we are going to do a lot of objectives. And like I said, there are 60 plus objectives, which include the main and side objective together. Which means that we're going to do a lot of driving, a lot of convoying. So it will definitely be worth it to pave the heck out of this map. Oh, this is a coastal base. Oh, yeah, of course, the cage down here is for the supplies. Ah, gotcha. Right, and it also seems like if we would have gone to the tunnel at the mountain, that was basically it. Now, I also had a couple of people asking me here and there, like, okay, JB, I still need to do a couple of base game maps, and there's this DLC, you know, what should I do, or what do you recommend? In my case, I'm doing the DLC before finishing up the last couple maps, and my reason for that is, so I can use the new equipment on the base game maps, which there are a lot of people that play the heck out of this game because it is so much fun, and you know, they might at some point replay it, right? Which then in that case, if they have bought a DLC, they would be able to use the new vehicles, or maybe not, on the base game. And I think it's fun because there are a couple of maps that have a bit of a reason to use the new bridge vehicles, to say. Which on Sandswept, the thing is, on Sandswept, the last episode that I did on it, I actually fixed up the bridge, right? But honestly, I actually wanted to not do that, and I wanted to use the bridge vehicles, but I had to move forward, so yeah, I think it would be fun to just see how it would play, right, with the new equipment, to say. That is my whole reason. Okay, well, the issue here is that bridge. Not only, there's also a tanker. So I'm going to get the crane out if I want to continue that way. A little island there, which is this way. Okay, I just want to go back a tiny bit because all of a sudden I drove up this off-road road. Okay, mainline energy, whatever. This is, oh yeah, this is a power substation. That looks like a spot for sand. The real road is gonna go via this way, which I think it ends up here, so we're gonna get into this area, which is a town. And then there seems to be a tiny sneaky road that way, which might bring us back to the bridge. And yeah, let's just do that. In this case, I'm just gonna get to this sneaky little way here. Right. That goes off-road. Ah, I see. This is like a little sneaky shortcut. Get it? And I mean, if you're a fan of like off-road driving, this is really nice. Especially in first person, try to not wreck yourself. And I think that is why people really would love to have the whole damage thing in this game. Alright, this is blocked off. Yeah, this town definitely going to need to have a nice way going to it. Maybe there is a way to bridge this up nicely, of course. Okay, new objective, reinforce the riverbank. Alright, okay. Yeah, that's a very wide river over there. Whew. I don't think the tiny little bridge is going to do some magic. Right, okay, I think they want us to repair that gap over there. Okay, it seems like the most shortest distance would be around here, which could be these trees that need to be gone and then make like a road Like that way. But yeah. Ooh. Yeah, the thing is, I can again make a sand bridge, but I just find those sand bridges a little silly. I wonder what is over there. I have something to check it out with. You know what? Let's take this dump truck. Alright, I think then from here on there would be a split up that way. I'm going to see if this is possible, depending on these trees that cannot be mown down. Alright, what is going on down here? Oh, look at that, a barbecue, generator, couch. Alright, that seems like a nice spot for a party, overlooking the water and whatever that thing is on the water. There we go, I've reached the area. So yeah, it is kind of possible to get through here, make like a nice road. But like I said before, I'm going to have a correct bridge for this. I don't want to fill everything in with sand dams because it looks a bit silly. Not unrealistic, but silly. Okay, let's go with this guy and see where the other part of the road goes to when we go out of town. And then take the road that goes to the right. And of course, I'm gonna try to make my roads straight as possible with wide corners. But I might change some things here and there. Okay, and then from this point of on, I guess you're gonna go straight up. Okay, interesting. Some holy smokes. Illegal dump out there. Oh, even a tire fire. What in the world? Holy moly, look at this mess. Like oil and machines and... Wow, okay. The nature is being brutalized out here. Oh. Oh, well, now, don't mind if I do then. Now, the only... Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say the only downside is I don't have like a steel beam factory just yet. But it's here. You can already guess what I would like to do. I wonder how much this tanker is worth. So I'm going to bring a crane and I'm going to bring a long trailer. Okay, I think this is as far as I should be going. And then one of the objectives will be, be careful with the tanker. Or, you know, don't damage it too much. Which is not the case because most of the time the objectives where you have to be careful or collect them or whatever, they are worth money. This thing showed blue, so it's not worth anything money-wise. Lift it up. Yeah, that's very problematic. Unless I just rotate it a little bit. We go. I think in real life they would do this with 2 cranes. Like have one crane attached to the bottom of the trailer and one crane to the top and then work together. So it wouldn't touch anything or all of a sudden when it got loose it would fall down like it did at me because, you know, the ropes in this game magically extend for some reason. Okay, let's do it like this for now because I cannot do anything else. And then strap the cargo. Yeah, you cannot secure. Can I please just do it? Don't complain like it can or cannot. I mean, this is reasonable. Especially having the front of it rest onto the thing and... Please? How does that make any sense? Okay, what now? If you... Oh, it is already strapped. Huh? I didn't even see that. Okay, at least, you know. Yeah, okay, that is the only issue. And if I unstrap, it will be like... you know? Yeah. Yes. Okay, this is good. Yes, you will. Oh. Okay, now move it that way because... Yeah. Okay, okay. Got a nice spot here to park the vehicle. Alright, so on the radar, it now shows me an icon of a harbor. Alright, this bridge goes to measurement station. Huh? Is that like a... yeah, what is it? I know a measurement. There's a measurement station, something to do with the nature. So far, nothing really interesting. I don't think I've seen any yellow doors. Vessel service. Right. Right, we got 2 ways to go. That way, which should be a main road, and we have this down here. So I'm gonna go into first person to make it myself a little bit more easier. I thought I could get here via this area, but it doesn't seem like going down here. Okay, I think this should be able. Yeah, okay, that's a fine spot over there. Yeah. So, right. Measurement station, huh? Just a fisher hut, and it needs power. What? Okay, this seems, now I'm looking at it, it seems a bit reasonable. I mean, I took this vehicle for a reason, right? No, we're just gonna go straight ahead. A little bit that way. Okay, well, that's not an issue at all. I'm so interested to know what is over there. Yeah, very good. We passed this part. Okay, we got a random train wheel out here. Oh no, the red wall of doom. Okay, cool. Yeah, just very random rubble and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go by the riverbank. Because I wanted to see what was that. Okay, that's a excavator bucket. See if there's more stuff out there. Alright, cool. A lot of this and a lot of that. A whole bunch of sand out here. Hopefully for the sand scalper. And then we basically got back from messing around. Right. I see what you guys did there. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Just fun. Maybe some Easter eggs. Toys. I have not seen any toy just yet, nor 40k battle or anything like that. Maybe there's like a vault out there in the forest. Ooh, look at this. Watery situation here with a small little patches of grass, so we might be able to get to the other side via here. There's like a ginormous pipe sticking out of the thing there. Maybe there are some red balloons in there. Right, like a little road, and then from this point on you go wherever. It seems like this is unfinished. Right. Okay, I see. I'm not gonna expect any red balloons in there. Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can crush to the concrete factory. I like this map. I'm not gonna say yet that this is my favorite map, because I don't know what the other one looks like, and of course I haven't seen Kernel just yet. Do you guys already have a favorite map? Yeah, you can let me know. Alright, we are here at a sand quarry, right? Yeah, a sand pit. We need some of the stuff to activate it, which I don't have. It's a tiny one. And oh yeah, bring but how do I think I need to bring something here, right? Deliver the object. Okay, there is almost intake concrete plant nearby. We need to produce new pipe blocks, draining. But not just that, we already fine-tuned the plant equipment and machine yard. Now it's up to you to return it and start preparing the plant for production. Right. Okay, I can't tell what it is though. I have something close by. So what is it? Is these the 2 clean boxes out here? I think those are the ones. Which in this case, well, we reached the concrete plant, right? What we can do right now is make a mission out of it. To grab the stuff, go all the freaking way around and try to reach and fix the concrete plant. Now the only thing that I wonder right now is how to get here, because if we somehow, some way can create good bridges instantly, we can fix this one up, right? We don't have to mess around. I'm trying to find the exit here. Aha, road building, very good, very good. Yellow doors, right. Oh, the bridge seemed to be fixed. Okay. Oh, that is different. We need to make a 2-laner, and I think the 2-laner might change into a 1-laner. I think I have seen that on Sunken. Someone else was doing this, and then once it was done, they merged together. Okay. It's always funny when a sign gets stuck. Like a pumping station. Yeah, it seems like I just need to... Well, there's not really a road out here. And how on earth... Okay, I see something. Can please someone get this sign out of my face? But this must be a sign. I need to gas up, have a sleep, and... repair. Oh, this goes onto the bridge. But I want to find a legit way. Will you look at this? I find bridge down here. Beautiful, beautiful. Holy moly, what is that over there? Have I been there? No. I love how ginormous this map is. I absolutely do. Now I also understand why there are so many objectives, because, well, they made sure it's possible. They have the space for it. Oh, right. Oh, what is this? What, you got like a sneaky little party out there? Right, there's another bridge stinky here. Oh, of course, there's another, right, rotating bridge over there, I believe. Maybe you can even get there. I mean, via this part of the island. Besides going to the boat party. Oh, now, come on. Just stay on it a little bit straight. I think that these little planks and the really... Oh, it's the sign doing that. Look at that. What are you guys doing down there? Wow, look at this, like a submarine with... No way. No way. That thing must be worth a crap ton of money. How are you gonna get it out, JB? Well, it's super simple. I think what I think here is... Okay, so the way how you get this out is via the hull. That's obvious. You need to get a crane up here. Across this bridge section, along with a stump grinder, grind up this thing, get the crane on the other side because it will pass. I mean, I have showed that in the last episode that you can pass a gap like this, right? Get the crane down here, and then from here you can fish it through the hole and then put it here onto it. Right? Oh, this is a cool find. Oh man, I'm so wondering, can we fix the concrete plant already? Fix up some bridges? Can we fix some decent roading? Because, well, it's fun and all to get this thing out of the hole, but you know, if I cannot get the tanker to the other side, like, look at this. Oh, they really did a neat job on this map. I like it. It's very careful. I don't and do not want to flip over and having to bring out something here. Oh look, yeah. Ah, what is this? It's not a I cannot grab it. It's just a random something. It is movable though. It's just this map. I love it. I freaking love it. Need to keep that in mind. Maybe it's an objective later on, but definitely mysterious. Okay, this is drivable. Alright, I have made it up here. This is a water treatment plant. Alright. That's definitely interesting. So then I'll guess once we go out here, yeah, okay, it goes to the turnable bridge. Okay, let me just have a quick look around in this area. Excuse me. Ah man, I hope there wasn't someone having a number 2. It seems like all of these little streets or lanes or whatever have something going on, or it is blocked out by containers, or the road is broken. Okay, there are some underground bunkers, I think, because of these pipes sticking out. It's definitely... Why would there be pipes sticking out? There must be something underground then, right? Oh god. Oh boy. I got instant 6 FPS. Okay, it's back to normal. I drove backwards and all of a sudden it let loose. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. So yeah, there is definitely a river going on here. So right out here, right out there. Goes around everywhere, but you basically don't see any trees. Yeah, we got a power station here. What is that? Is that a dragonfly made out of scrap? Wait. Where is the flamingo thing? Ah! That's all worth money? Oh, that is cool. So you're looking for something, oh, obvious, but right, that's cool. Oh man, I wonder how much more there is in this map then of that stuff. I must have missed something else out where, and we haven't. I haven't even explored this part just yet. This is kind of slash is being explored right now. There's like a rail track that goes this. There might be a like a road, country roads. Holy moly! Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit bamboozled. I got the idea. I already filled up a whole episode with just looking at this and looking at that, exploring some stuff. And I think that is pretty neat. And holy moly, there goes my FPS again. I wonder why is it doing that. Alright, I just freshly restarted the game and things seem to be all smooth again. So yeah, I guess it was just that. So far I didn't have like the game being cranky after so many hours playing, but now it does. But this map is pretty big and this map is pretty neat. In this case, yes, I restarted the game all the way up to, you know, to make at least a normal outro here. I'm going to leave it with this, and I'm gonna try and do my best to crank out another episode real soon, because oh man, I'm so much in the mood for this whole show right now. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Alright, well, with that being said, I'll see you guys then in the next episodes. I almost feel like I don't want to sell those bug things. I wonder how many there are. We found so far 2 of them things. I found 1 submarine. I hope there is more actually, and I would like to display them all before selling, even though the shop is not even open.